folks, don't forget to come out to the game for yesterday. What's better than the past year? Is of your favorite mascots, the Trail Cat and the Blazers Dancers. Come out to our next talk game with the fans because the first 15,000 will get your own Portland Trail Blazers calendar. Trailblazer fans, get tickets now for the best game packages of the year. New specials are now available at the nearest ticket booth. Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway days. Come to the game.
The wait is finally over. Opening night is upon us. New faces and new places. And MP will be making his debut right here in front of a raucous home crowd on 2K Sports. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season? He's checked in for the Trailblazers.
We're doing all right. We got him.
Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry is out there with MP. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Peyton. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. Peyton with the screen for Butler. 4 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. MP, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Lets it fly. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Brent with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Curry sinks that one from the post.
Well, not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Now, here's Simons. He's got 7. His 3-pointers off the mark. MP inside. Covered by Simons. MP, no good. And Sharp has it in the corner. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Sharp's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors trail by 4. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Simons against MP. Misses from close range.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Back to Avdia. Over to the wing. To the inside. Goes up on the block. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The offense coming free and easy as we... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
We got Jeremy Grant. Ayton is out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Yeah, using his power, Williams doesn't give them any room to interfere with that jam.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Pass to Ayton. Ayton a screen on MP. Three-pointer, Simon. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors trail by 7. MP outside. MP finds a gap. The shot, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Kamare. No scoring in this one. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Curry. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Rupert's check. Ends up going with the new group. Then for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. Payton comes in for Moody. And MP subbed in for Stephen Curry. 1:21 left here in the second. Outside, Avdia. There's a good screen from past the arc. Podziemski grabs the board. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And slam dunk by Butler.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Henderson kicks to Avdia. Sharp on the wing. Pass to Kamare from outside the arc. Warriors with the rebound. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. MP against Henderson. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 6. Inside, here's Payton, and Payton throws it down hard.
Payton with just big-time vertical.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
MP with it. Out to Payton. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Payton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for Golden State.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
like a well-oiled diesel.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time.
Checked in for the Warriors. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry, Butler out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's MP in at the point. Pass to Payton. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding. Through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you.
Blazers foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. They swipe it.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane. Oh, man, Scoot Henderson, an elite leaper.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons, and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off-performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Williams is checked in for Avdia. While their passage to MP. Curry on the wing. Defended by Sharp. Curry can't get it to go. And Portland with the ball. 11 unanswered points for him. 3-pointers, Simon. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Kamare. Just 5 to shoot. Simons with the ball. And it's off from 3-point range. Simons against MP. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Curry against Sharp. Curry getting it done inside.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Simons kicks to Williams. Back to Simons. Lets it go from the wing, and it's good off the glass. Simons has got 12 points in the game.
Love the combination of skill and athleticism. Anthony Simons exploding offensively here.
MP dishes to Green. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. He's got 6. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
MP. Williams with the block. Here's Kamare. Guarded by Curry. Simons on the wing. Down low. Here's Klingon.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Get there. The ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Well, preaching how important it is, Greg, to take quality shots.
I mean, he doesn't want to settle for average shots. He wants
this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Curry outside. That won't go. He's failed to score in 6 of his 11 tries from the field. Grant finds Thybulle. And here is Simons. Jacks up a 3. And Moody pulls it down. MP outside. Poked away. And stolen by Thybulle. Here's Simons. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Portland.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really...
You earned that one. Good win. Let's keep it going.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet. It makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. By your teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns,
Triple, just Denver. PD. Exactly. They don't feature any teams. St. Jen was clear about the target. How's your dog doing? Yeah, he's good. Got out of puppy stage, so it's nice to really feel a little more chill around.
Tough debut for MP, but great players bounce back from bad games. And he's a great player.
You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game. Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open.
No excuses tonight, because I know you didn't go out last night.
We know MP came ready to play.
Oh, say does that.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another shorter rotation player. Next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough. Don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Curry. Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
Good on both. You know, from day one in the NBA, Keontae George had the ability to create his own shot like few others, Doris.
There are certain guys that are electric with their athleticism and the live body they bring to the game. Keontae George knows how to score, and as he develops as a playmaker, look out.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Bryant, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
The ability to have this kind of IQ this young by MP, his team has got to be thrilled.
Markkanen, the pass to George. Markkanen against Payton. 6 to shoot. Here's Collier. Pajemski grabs the board.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
To the right side. Outside Kuminga. The 3-ball. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Can't connect from short range. George feels it out a bit. Over Butler. And that's not going to go. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front. They lead by... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
We've got Filipowski. Collier is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Pass to Collier. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Outside Kuminga. 4-3. The rebound by the Jazz.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Collier. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Utah shooting their 7th and 8th.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:48 left in the second. Sexton passes to Kessler. The teardrop, and it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Kessler. Sexton's got his second basket.
How about the soft touch on the floater from Colin Sexton? You must have that in your arsenal.
Outside Pajemski. Butler against Collins. Butler passes to MP. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen. One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Throws it up high. Kessler, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's MP. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen outside. Pass to Collins. Markkanen looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Sexton passes to George. On target from range. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
MP inside. George defending. Outside Peyton. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Peyton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Utah finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they started the season on